home and tired, and I felt like I was on a hike. Like the garden was like it's a long walk. I don't know why I brought so many stuff, but it was worth it. I was able to paint on, like to be productive. And this is why I'm not really comfortable with drawing outside, because it's the inconvenience of a lot of things. I mean, I hate traveling, but I love shopping. It's kind of anyway, we'll get into my shopping haul. It's just I couldn't film myself shopping because I'm like so paranoid of getting my stuff stolen. Now we'll get into the stuff that I bought, and one of the first one is here. It's a penguin. It's a penguin keychain. So this is gonna be my souvenir from the cable car. Everywhere I go, if I'm like going to places like museums or like tourist attractions, and if there's a penguin, I will definitely buy. There's actually a plushie version of this, but it's a bit less expensive since it's a souvenir. So I just got this one for like $13. It's really good. It's a good price for a souvenir. Yay! So my next one, I took home the cake, the coffee, the cappuccino cake for dessert for later's dinner. I'll start with this knitwear. It's actually really good. I have a brown version of this one, but I thought maybe like for a casual wear, maybe I need another color of the same, so I have more variations. So that's that. And then I don't know how much I love shopping at Typo. Like even if I don't buy anything, I'll just like window shopping, because it's so aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Like I love the aesthetic overall, the whole shop. So I bought a pencil case, but I will actually use this as like a essential pouch for some pads in there, tissues, or some touch-ups, makeup touch-ups, and pen probably for and hand sanitizer. So anything like essential, like I love that. Another water bottle, because this one is a 1.2 liters. I'll just close the window because it's really noisy outside. So this is the new tales from Mallory. I asked the bookkeeper if he knows like lots of, maybe he's a Google search person. So I can as I ask him, do you have like the Camelot stories, the King Arthur maybe? But specifically, I wanted to have maybe if there's a book about Queen Guinevere. The story always circles around like King Arthur, and there wasn't really much background. I want a story where Guinevere is the main character, She's always just like a side B. Well, since the original story is really towards King Arthur, since he is the main character, but because I am Guinevere and I want my story, I want to know the my past life. Maybe he suggested lots of books about if it's about Guinevere, then the story always ends with Lancelot, but I wanted the story to focus more on like her alone, He suggested this book about how King Arthur wedded Guinevere, and I thought maybe that's good enough for me to read, actually, to be interested to read this. And and I bought it, and here we go. So the story is still, the main character here is still King Arthur, I think. I don't know. It's still King Arthur, so how the birth of and parents of Arthur. So he's still the main character, but yeah. I just didn't like how I don't know the whole story yet, so here I am. I will go through that because there's this princess marrying a king, but she actually loves this the soldier. Next is we have a pop brush. I thought it was a Pop Mart, but it's a different one. This one, hairpin. This is actually really cute. This is why I don't really wear much hairpins. I used to, but then when I found out it doesn't look good, I think it looks nice now. we're gonna be fine. Okay, and then I have a bookmark. Like again, like anything like the painting aesthetic. I just love collecting these kinds of things. Then we get to the skincare from Mecca. Actually, I don't buy like Western makeups, but we'll try. They really tend to be expensive. I wanted like a new loose powder because of really conscious about like my makeups where if it's expired, I'll throw it away because I have a sensitive skin. I get really like allergic reactions, especially around my eye area. It's a loose powder from Laura Mercier. This is that loose powder. This is a mini version because like I just wanted to try it out first before I buy the whole one. Just to see how it goes. Then I have this blush. It's more towards like a warm brown tone. So that is that color. And if you apply that, that is the color, if you can see that very well. So I'm really excited to use this. We get into the skincare. I'm just restocking this with the cleanser. So yep. This is the foam cleanser that I use. It's really good. It's very gentle to the skin. And I just wanted to try the eye patch right here. I tend to have like really dark eye bags. You can't tell right now because I'm wearing makeup, but yeah, just keep it, you know. Then I bought the lip oil. I didn't know it was a lip oil, but that color is actually really pretty. When I saw it in the display. That is a really pretty lip oil color for like a warm tone if I'm going for. Actually try wearing it right now. That is pigmented. I don't know if you can tell, but in the I'm looking at the mirror right now, it's really pigmented. Posted like a question on my IG story and for a Q&A. So we'll go through all of them. First response is what it's like living in Wellington. Very cool. Like it's so artistic. Okay, the difference is in Auckland, it's very business side, like corporate building. For Wellington, it's so artsy. Like everywhere you go, it's a work of art. There's like old vintage books, the seaside, the display of like the pride flags. It's just so cool. The community is so cool here. You know, since there's a lot more art community in this, I feel at home, honestly, because you know, I'm finally part of something, the community, the art community. Growing up, I've just, you know, like I feel alone at this because I don't have many like art friends. I only have one, but she's not like active. I found that make, you know, I would say the downside of, you know, living in a city is you'll always hear police sirens. And it's funny because I actually saw like down the street of my window, someone's car got towed, and it's alarming. If I were to rate my stay here, it's a 10 out of 10. So next is, what is your inspiration in your art? I don't think I have one. It's more of a passion. Okay, a little like history about how I started. It's because when I saw a YouTube video about drawing Elsa, first movie came out, and then like I saw on YouTube someone drawing portraits, and I think they're still on YouTube. I'll try to look it up and I'll put it here. And I was like, oh, that is so cool. Like I wanted to do that as well. I like to also put like a 3D image on a flat surface. I just started practicing, literally. Like I started with interior designing, like kitchen, you know, like beginner style, of course. Like you start with objects, then you go to the really difficult like drawings. So the mission was to be able to create a portrait because I was really bad at portraits. And then I went to anime, drawing manga. That's how I learned more of anatomy, but it was really bad. I have like pictures of my old drawings here. Then it just went from there. I'm just amazed about me being able to create image. And that's when I also learned like photography as well. And then I started learning about compositions, the lighting, color theories, and yeah, it's just pretty much like, it's more of I love creating. Maybe inspiration from artists, basically, like seeing other artists being drawing things, creating things, then I'm like, oh, I also wanted to do that as well. What are your current life goals? My current life goal is to be able to graduate my bachelor and also master's. I wanted to be rich. Not just my current goal, it's always been my goal ever since like I was in high school, when I finally like decided what I want. I just want to make art, make a living out of it, then chill. All of these goals just revolves around me making art. So yeah. Next question, what artwork are you most proud of? It's the cat, the third eye cat painting that I did. It was really random too. I was like, I just splashed on like purples, and I was like, oh, I'll make a galaxy painting. But then it ended up, again, I had a vision. I just saw what I was like, you know, doing abstract, and I just saw, oh, that looks like a cat. So I just, you know what, okay, I'll paint cat. And then I remembered I actually had a dream of there's this third eye cat that just walked up to me. It's a very spiritual kind of meaning. It's like a guardian. So I just did that. Next question is, what are your thoughts about AI for those who can't do art? I saw this post, I want AI to do my laundry or my chores, then I create art. It's just that, like, oh, I related to that so much. Like, why can't they make a machine or the system that who can do laundry, like, you know, while us are authentic to creating something, you know, like not only it's AI has been like bad for the environment because of the use of water, but also the copyright issues. That's what I just don't like. You know, like they're copying from a real artist. That's what I just don't like. And these people who uses AI art is like they're just out of their mind. They're that desperate. They keep telling themselves they are artists, but they are not. Next question. So what art style do you want to explore? I'm currently exploring Impressionism, so I'm kind of leaning towards that. But if there's something else, then I would say Renaissance, because they're really like, it's so different. Like the skin tone is like porcelain. Just the art style itself is so different from Impressionism. Next is, what animal would you compare yourself to? That will be the wrap up for this vlog. That is for today, and I'll see you. Bye bye.